Dragon Warrior was a localized version of Dragon Quest, which was a huge, huge RPG franchise in Japan.
So Dragon Warrior was incredibly important in Japan when it was first created for the Famicom in 1986.
Yuji Horii, the creator, was inspired by Western RPGs, and his goal was to really just popularize the genre and video games in general.
The game is fantastic. It's the definition of a press A to win game. Literally, you cannot lose this game if you just level up to the proper level before you take on a task.
The console foundation of many tropes we find in role-playing games today. You have your experience points, you have your magic spells, you have your attack and defense points, and you can equip items and weapons and armor. I mean, really classic basic stuff.
So Nintendo thought, we're gonna bring it over to the US. The problem is that no one cared, no one bought it the first year it came out.
They overestimated America's burgeoning love for old English dialogue text and having to choose stairs to go upstairs.
The problem is that this was a game developed first in 1986. This is 1989, and it's aged a bit.
What Nintendo did a year later in '90 was offer an insane deal. If you bought or re-upped your Nintendo Power subscription, they sent you a free copy of Dragon Warrior.
If you buy a one-year subscription, $20 subscription to our gaming magazine, Nintendo Power, you will get for free a $50 NES game.
But Nintendo didn't trust that kids would know what they were doing. So besides pumping the hell out of Dragon Warrior in issues of Nintendo Power, they don't only send you the game, they send you a huge handbook that was literally a walkthrough of the entire game.
And a reference card for what level you should be at.
Posters and maps.
Posters and maps of all the enemies in the game. Spoiler alert, here's every enemy in the game, its hit points and what you need to do to beat it.
It is the granddaddy of console RPGs and should be respected. Dang it.